The quantum spurs on my boots hummed against the metal flooring as I paced the cramped confines of Outpost 7's command center. Outside, the red dust of New Amarillo swirled against reinforced windows, obscuring my view of the advancing horde. Not that I needed to see them. The outpost's sensors painted a clear enough picture. 217 Guarna battle droids marching in perfect formation across the wasteland. Sergeant Ron Santiago, the outpost's AI drawled in its affected Western accent. Primary quantum arrays are at 23% and falling. Much obliged for the update, Hank, I muttered, checking the charge on my plasma-edged Bowie knife. The blade crackled with barely contained energy, casting blue shadows across my scarred hands. How long till they reach the perimeter? 8 minutes at current speed, Sarge. I nodded, settling my Stetson more firmly on my head. The helmet beneath might be made of advanced composites and neural interfaces, but a true Texas knight never rode into battle without proper headwear. Even if this was likely to be his last. Send the message again, I ordered, more out of stubbornness than hope. Tell command what's coming. 1. Suggest future control center limit tests. Message sent, but quantum interference is still blocking all long-range communications. We're on our own, Sarge. Of course we were. The Guarna precinct hadn't survived 3 centuries of interstellar warfare by being sloppy. They knew exactly what they were doing. Cut off the listening post, send in their droid army, and eliminate one of humanity's early warning systems. What they hadn't counted on was running into a Texas knight. I moved to the weapons locker, punching in my code with practiced ease. Inside lay an arsenal that would have made my ancestors weep with joy. Quantum lariats, vibrospurs, and my personal favorite, a heavily modified Winchester plasma rifle that had been in my family for 3 generations. 5 minutes to perimeter breach, Hank announced. I began methodically arming myself, each weapon sliding into its designated place on my power armor. Start the shutdown sequence, I ordered. Transfer all remaining power to defensive systems and your core processors. Begging your pardon, Sarge, but regulations state that in the event of an imminent breach, AI systems should be wiped to prevent. Begging my pardon, Hank, but I ain't about to face down an army alone. You're staying right here with me, partner. A pause, then, much obliged, Sarge. The first explosion rocked the outpost as the droids began their assault. Through the swirling dust, I caught glimpses of their chrome bodies, moving with that unnatural precision that always set my teeth on edge. Sorry, everybody, I said, standing my ground. The villagers didn't have to look at me before answering my nod. Remember the Alamo, I whispered, an oath as old as Texas itself. Remember the Alamo, Hank echoed, and I swear I heard pride in that artificial voice. Minnie laughed. The next few minutes were a blur of action and tactical readouts. My armor's systems merged with the outpost's remaining defenses, turning the entire structure into one integrated weapons platform. Every step I took triggered automated responses, particle beams lancing out from hidden ports, quantum mines detonating in calculated patterns. Droids fell by the dozens, their bodies adding to the red dust of New Amarillo. But they kept coming, wave after relentless wave. A breach in the lower level sent alarms screaming. I threw down a quantum lariat, the energy cord wrapping around support beams as I swung down to meet them. My boots crashed into the first droid, vibro spurs tearing through its chassis. The Winchester roared, each shot finding its mark with generations of practiced accuracy. Upper-level breach, Hank's voice crackled through my comm. They're attempting to access the quantum core. I cursed, swinging back up even as my armor registered multiple impacts. A droid's energy blade had slipped through my defenses, leaving a molten gash across my ribs. The pain blockers kicked in immediately, but I knew I was leaving a trail of blood as I charged up the stairs. 3 droids were clustered around the core housing, their probe arms extending toward the delicate quantum machinery. My Bowie knife flashed, once, twice, 3 times. They fell, but I could hear more coming. "Starge," Hank's voice was solemn. "Core breach is imminent. Recommend immediate—" "No," I cut him off, slamming a fresh power cell into the Winchester. "We hold. That's an order." "Drop weapons," ordered Jane. "Understood, Sarge." I took up position at the top of the stairs, Winchester braced against my shoulder. Below, I could hear the rhythmic stamp of mechanical feet. My armor's systems flashed warning after warning. Power failing, structural damage critical, medical systems overwhelmed. I ignored them all. "Hey, Hank?" "Yes, Sarge?" "Start broadcasting on all frequencies. I want every human colony within 100 light-years to hear this." "Broadcasting now." I grinned beneath my Stetson as the droids appeared at the bottom of the stairs. "Come and get it, you mechanical varmints. The eyes of Texas are upon you." The Winchester roared one final time, and I charged forward to meet my destiny. Thank you so much for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. If you did, please be sure to give it a like. Feel free to comment and share this story too. It helps the channel grow. Let's make this channel huge together.